Alrighty, so I really love getting questions, and I really love getting questions that I've answered before, because I get to explore them differently. Lori asks, she's a long-time listener, done some programs, how many times a day doing Feel It Real sessions brings it in faster to the external from your personal experience? Cool. I'm a massive fan of one wish per session, one session per wish. I mention that because a lot of people try to imagine one thing to bring a lot of things. Or they try to imagine a lot of times to bring something in faster. And to me, approaches like that are very unnatural. And let me tell you what I mean by that. So, as you probably know, I'm a massive fan of Joseph Goddard, Neville's dad. Joseph Goddard used to, after breakfast, go out and sit in his barbiche chair. And he would imagine specific events of his day already having gone his way. And this is really important to me because at this stage of the game, I can do 20 in about 30 seconds. Some days I'm a lot slower. But being able to know 20 wishes in 30 seconds is something I want everyone to play with because I didn't even know that was possible. And it became possible because every day I do Joseph Goddard exactly like we teach. And we teach it like we teach because here's what I want you to do. I want you to have daily wins. I imagine very specific daily wins. Making podcasts based on your emails. Emailing people who buy products. Answering posts on Facebook. Victoria's Yum for lunch. I imagine a very specific wins every single day. Some of them are pretty routine. I can nail them very quickly. Victoria's Yum, I can surrender to that very rapidly. And that brings us to the next part. It's not how many times a day do you need to do it to bring it faster. It's about how fast and easy can you surrender to an experience that implies your wish is fulfilled. A lot of people leave parts of that out. But really, when I imagine up Victoria's Yum, my experience of her yum, I let it be all about me. And then we get to discover the adventure of lunch. You get to enjoy the lunch, whether I make it, she makes it, or we go out. We went out yesterday for a 6-course lunch. It was divine. I didn't take photos. I will probably post the menu up on my personal Facebook page. God, it was good. And it all began with me imagining up a super yum. An adventure with Victoria. And I thought it was going to be a Persian restaurant. The Persian restaurant is, temporarily closed. I don't know what happened. They were open last weekend. And then it's like, radio, we talked about going to this Italian joint. The Italian joint was open, but they didn't have a phone number that worked. And I'm not a fan of going someplace and standing. I'm a place of going someplace to eat. And so we decided to go to Mercer's. Really lovely place. God, Stephen and Ute, man, they made an amazing meal for us. The chef came out to one table. He came out to our table. Wonder why. But meanwhile, it's not how many times a day that makes it work. It's how fast can you float? How fast can you surrender to it? And the number one way that I find helps people really nail this is doing their Joseph Goddard. I swear to God, this is one of the best things we've ever unleashed on the world. It's totally different than imagining up, hey, I had a great day. I'm not a fan of just having a great day. I'm a fan of specific wins. Stuff you can point a finger at. If you want some attitude, if you want to stop hoping and start knowing, specific daily wins. If you got gold today, go to NevilleGoddardStore.com. At NevilleGoddardStore.com, you're going to see some of the new goodies. One of them is Joseph Goddard to the max. Another one is Secrets of Surrender. I've alluded to both of those in this tiny little podcast. If you're getting gold from the podcast, you might as well pick up some goodies because here's the deal. A podcast is a podcast. right? It's 5, 10, 15 minutes long. A program is a program. It's longer, we do a deeper dive. It's structured different. And there's something that happens whenever you commit, when you put skin in the game. As far as I'm concerned, this is lovely background noise. These are power snacks. I want you to have a 6-course meal as well. God, he started out with this goat cheese stuff. Good Lord, it was amazing. Then he had yellowfin tuna. And we had this lamb loin wrapped in a pastry. And, oh my God, it was just delightful. Rhubarb apple souffle. There were other things too, but I'll post the menu up on my Facebook. It was really good. Alrighty, have a lovely day, and visit us at NevilleGoddardStore.com. Dive deeper, make a splash. See ya.